So, Asian regionalism. The relationship between regionalization and globalization is like a really key theme in the economic and political development of Asia. While globalization refers to the increasing interconnectedness of the world through trade, finance, and cultural exchange, regionalization focuses more on the strengthening of ties within a particular geographical area. Asia has actually experienced both processes at the same time, which has led to greater integration among nations in the region, while also, responding to global economic pressures. In this chapter, we'll differentiate regionalization from globalization, identify the factors that contribute to Asian regional integration, and take a look at how Asian states confront the challenges posed by both globalization and regionalization. Differentiating regionalization from globalization, well, that's pretty important. Regionalization and globalization are interconnected, but, honestly, they're distinct processes. Globalization is a worldwide phenomenon involving economic, political, and cultural integration on a global scale, while regionalization is more about strengthening cooperation and economic ties within a specific region, according to Kimura in 2014. In Asia, regionalization has been driven by economic partnerships, trade agreements, and political cooperation among neighboring countries. When we talk about scope, globalization operates internationally, encompassing worldwide trade, migration, and communication networks. Regionalization, in contrast, focuses on developing closer ties within a defined region, like East Asia or Southeast Asia. Now, if we consider economic integration, globalization is often characterized by free market capitalism and the role of multinational corporations, while regionalization promotes localized economic cooperation such as ASEAN or the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, initiatives to enhance intra-regional trade, as Kimura noted in 2014. On the political and cultural side, globalization spreads political ideas and cultural products across borders, whereas regionalization fosters shared identities and localized governance structures, as Katzenstein and Shiraishi pointed out in 2018. So, history of regionalization and globalization in Asia. Trade, colonization, and contemporary economic policies have molded Asia's regionalization and globalization processes over centuries. In the past, Asia was actually the hub of international commerce routes like the Silk Road, which linked Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and India. Maritime trade routes in the Indian Ocean further strengthened economic and cultural exchanges among Asian civilizations. During the colonial era, European powers disrupted regional economic systems, integrating Asian economies into a global capitalist framework. The post-World War II period saw the rise of nation-states and efforts to rebuild economies through regional cooperation. The 21st century has seen increasing efforts toward formalized regionalization, such as the establishment of ASEAN, APEC, and the Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, which have deepened economic ties across the continent while maintaining global economic connections. Regionalization in key Asian economies has, really shaped the way these nations interact on the global stage. Asian nations have actively engaged in both regional cooperation and grassroots activism as they navigate the challenges of globalization and regionalization. Various movements have emerged to advocate for labor rights, economic independence, and environmental sustainability, while strengthening regional alliances. Japan has not only led regional economic initiatives, but has also played a significant role in funding development projects in neighboring countries. However, there have been protests against Japan's historical role in regional politics, including tensions over wartime history and nuclear energy policies, as noted by Kimura in 2014. South Korea's activism has been heavily influenced by the 386 generation, a group born in the 1960s, active in student democratic movements in the 1980s, and in their 30s by the 1990s. This generation played a crucial role in South Korea's democratization, and has remained politically active in shaping labor rights, economic policies, and nationalist discourse, as Katzenstein and Shiraishi discussed in 2018. Their activism has contributed to South Korea's engagement with ASEAN and China through trade agreements and diplomatic initiatives, demonstrating a balance between regionalization and national sovereignty. Taiwan's economic regionalization is driven by its technology sector, but it also faces diplomatic challenges due to its political status. Despite this, Taiwan has fostered regional partnerships in trade and technology. Activist groups within Taiwan have been vocal about democratic values, worker rights, and their place within Asia's economic frameworks, as Kimura mentioned in 2014. Hong Kong, as a major financial hub, has played a central role in facilitating trade within Asia. However, recent political movements, including the pro-democracy protests, have highlighted tensions between regional integration and national sovereignty. Activism in Hong Kong has influenced broader discussions on governance and regional autonomy, according to Katzenstein and Shiraishi in 2018. Singapore's role in regionalization is marked by its leadership in ASEAN and open trade policies. While the government promotes economic cooperation, civil society movements in Singapore have advocated for greater labor protections and environmental policies in response to globalization, as Kimura noted in 2014. The Philippines has been deeply involved in regional trade but also experiences significant labor migration. Filipino migrant workers play a vital role in regional economies, and activism surrounding migrant labor rights has gained prominence. Movements advocating for better working conditions and protections for overseas workers highlight the challenges of globalization, as Katzenstein and Shiraishi pointed out in 2018.